I'm Jess, and today we're going to be working through our warrior postures. So we've got warriors 1, 2 and 3, we've got a reverse warrior and a humble warrior that we're going to be working on. So to start with, we're just going to step into the postures, really sink into them and notice how they're feeling, and then we'll come into more of a flow. So to start with, the breath we're going to use is our box breath. So that is this box in front of you. We're going to inhale for 4 seconds as we come across the top, hold that inhalation for 4 as you come down the side, exhale for 4 across the bottom, and then hold that exhalation for 4 as we join the box together. So really feel the breath coming up to the chest on the inhale, and then we're going to hold that breath in the chest for 4 seconds. Then as you exhale, draw the breath down to the stomach, feel the lower ribs draw it in, hold that for 4 seconds. So by doing this, as we inhale, we're broadening through the shoulders, lifting the chest. So every time I say send the chest forward, this is the kind of feeling you want. And then as you exhale, strong through the stomach, feel the stomach drawing inwards, the ribs drawing in. So we're strong in the core. It's like this Uddiyana Bandha. So anytime I say engage the core, it's that kind of feeling that we're looking for. And then as we come into more of our flow, we'll join breath with movement, one breath, one movement. So to start with, we're going to warm up and we're going to come into our Tandasana. So everyone to the top of the mat. Take your feet a little bit apart to start with them. And then pull up through the thighs, tuck the tailbone under and feel strong through the core. Shoulders relax down the back, palms facing forwards. Lift and lengthen through the crown, feel the head drawing up towards the ceiling. Now find a point in front of you to focus on, a drishti point. Something that's going to help you balance. And then on your next inhale, we're going to take the hands to the ceiling, and as we do, come onto the tiptoes. So keep focused on that point. And then as we exhale nice and slowly, we're going to lower the arms, lower the heels. Hold for 4 seconds. Inhale up for 4 seconds. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath in the stomach, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last time, inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, coming onto the toes, join the hands together at the top, and then as you exhale, we're bending into the knees, staying on the toes. Bring the hands to heart center. Hold for 4 seconds. And then inhale, staying on the toes, send the hands to the ceiling. Hold the breath in the chest. And then exhale back down into your toe stand. Hold for 4 seconds. And inhale all the way up and relaxing. Take a little roll through the ankles there, a little shake off. So we're just going to go through some postures just to warm us up. So finding your Tandasana, big toes together this time. Strong through the core, shoulders relaxed. Then inhaling up to the ceiling. Lengthening through the hands, you hold it for 4. Exhale into Uttanasana, hands to the floor, the knees can be bent. Then inhale, find a half lift, chest sending forwards. As you exhale, plant the hands, step back into your plank. So nice strong plank, core engaged. And then lower the knees down, bend the elbows back into the ribs, drop the chin in the chest. Then as you inhale, pushing the chest forwards, hold the breath in the chest. And then as you exhale, over the knees, tuck the toes under, hips up into down dog, breath in the core. So you've got the option to come down into your child's pose every down dog, whatever you're feeling like today. On an inhale, we're going to look forward, step the right foot in between the hands. Lower through the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, send the hands forward and up to the ceiling. Hold the breath in the chest. Exhale, frame in the right foot. Tuck the toes under, lift the knee away. Step the left foot to meet the right. Inhale. Inhale to a half lift, chest forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale 4 seconds all the way up. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Into your Tandasana. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale, over Utkatasana. Straight legs, straight back. Exhale as you plant the hands down, step back into your plank. You can lower through the knees, chest and chin, or try full chaturanga. Shifting the body weight forward. Then the elbows back into the ribs. Lower the body down. Then inhale through to your cobra, or push through the tops of the feet. Thighs from the mat into an up dog. And exhale back into your Adho Mukha. Take a little pedal through the legs here in down dog. And noticing how those legs are feeling. I'm going to take 2 more breaths here this time. Keep focused on that box breath. Now start to sink the chest towards the thighs. Really push through the hands, lengthen through the side bodies. Then on an inhale, we're going to look forwards. Step the left foot in between the hands. Lower the right knee to the floor, untuck those toes. Inhale, lift them forwards and up to the ceiling. Lift through the chest, hold the breath there. Then exhale to frame that left foot. Tuck the toes back under, knee away. Step forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale into Uttanasana. And then inhale, send the hands all the way up to the ceiling. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale back into your Tandasana. Okay, lovely. So from here, we're going to bring the hands onto the hips. Take the weight over into the right foot. Just take a little bend through that right leg if you feel like too much pressure with it being straight. And with the left foot, we're going to step it back. Staying on the toes to start with. So we want to, with that right leg, we want the knee to be stacked over the ankle. And then we want to be able to grind down through the left heel. So that might mean a shorter stance, it might mean a longer one. So ideally we want the heels in line, but if you feel like that's making you wobble and your balance is just off a bit today, then you can take it a little wider. So hands on the hips. So from here we want to work on squaring the hips with the front of the mat. So that left hip is drawing forward, the right hip is drawing back. So when I say squaring, I mean the hips facing the same way as your mat. The chest is facing forward, shoulders are relaxed. So once you're happy, strong in the right leg, left leg is nice and straight, toes tune out about 45 degrees. Hips are squared. Then as we inhale, we take the hands to the ceiling. Hold the inhalation in the chest, feel the chest drawing up. And then exhale, draw the breath down to the stomach. Feel those ribs drawing in, feel that core engage. So what's happened here is that back bend is reduced a little bit. We're now stronger through the core. Inhale, send the breath through the chest. So maybe look up a little bit, introduce a bit of a back bend. Exhale, draw the breath down. Feel the breath in the stomach. Bring the hands onto the hips. Shifting the weight forwards into that right leg. Step the left foot in. So notice what felt right for you, whether it's holding that breath in the chest and feeling a bit of a back bend, whether it was holding it in the stomach and feeling strong through the core. So let's try that the other side. So starting in Tandasana, hands on the hips. Take the weight over to the left leg. Notice if you need to bend into it, don't put pressure on that knee. Then we're going to step the right foot back. So first of all, getting that left knee over the ankle. Toes and knees always facing the same way. And then we're going to grind down through that right heel. So again, ideally, heels in line, or if your balance is a little off today, then take that foot a little bit to the side. So wherever you are, we've got a bent left left knee, knee over the ankle. Straight right leg, and really pushing through the heel and through the knife edge of that right foot. And then with the hands on the hips, physically move the hips. So pulling that right hip forward, left hip back. Now if this isn't feeling very nice for you, there's too much pull on that hip flexor, then just release it, don't force anything. But you should be feeling a nice pull on that hip flexor of that right leg. Once you're happy with the legs, we inhale as we take the hands to the ceiling. Hold the breath in the chest. As you exhale, draw the breath down to the stomach, strong through the core. Hold it there. Inhale as we lift through the chest. Maybe take the gaze to the ceiling. Exhale. Drawing those ribs in. And then taking the hands back onto the hips, shifting the weight into that left leg, stepping in together. Nice, take a little shake off through the legs there. So remember, each side of the body is going to feel different. One might have felt like you get the hip more forward, more square, one not so much, and that's absolutely fine, that's absolutely normal. So starting in your Tandasana, hands on the hips. Take the weight over to the right leg. I'm going to come into Warrior Two. Stepping the left foot back, making sure that that right knee is over the ankle, and we always want the knees and toes facing the same way. But this time we're going to grind down through the heel, taking the foot out 90 degrees. So the left toes are facing the long side of the mat, right toes facing forwards. So what's going to have happened is that left hip's going to draw back a little bit. So the knee potentially falling in. So the main thing is this knee. So peel it back to the little toe side of the foot. So you want to be able to see at least the big toe along the inside of the knee there. See if you can hold yourself up. Use that core, really engage the core. With that back leg, we're pushing through the knife edge of the foot, as if we're going to split the mat apart. Really strong in the legs here. And then as we inhale, we're going to take the hands up to shoulder height, and take the gaze down the right hand. So we're strong through the shoulders. So here, the hips want to be open towards the long side of the mat. But if you pull in that left hip back, means the knee falling in, then bring it forward slightly. So make sure the knee is safe. Shoulders relax down the back. Take an inhale for 4, hold it in the chest. Exhale for 4, hold it in the core. Notice if that reduces anything from the lower back. If you feel anything, release. So I'm going to straighten out that front leg, turn the toes forward, step to the front of the mat. Take a little wiggle through the legs. Okay, let's try that the other side. See how you're feeling. So finding your Tandasana, hands on the hips. Take the weight over to the left leg. Step in the right foot back. And then grind down through that right heel. So the toes are facing the long side of the mat, left toes facing forwards. Knee is over the ankle in the front leg. Right leg nice and straight. So here the heel's either in line or the front heel with the back arch of the foot, whichever is feeling nicer for you. And then work on peeling that right hip back, squaring with the long side of the mat. Notice if that knee's turned in, peel it back. So the hips aren't they're the end goal, but hips tend to be quite tight, especially if you're new to yoga. So we want to protect that knee at all costs. The hips will come. Then take the hands out to shoulder height, lift and lengthen for 4, and exhale, hold it in the stomach for 4. Send the gaze down the left hands. Feel strong through that left leg, pushing through the right edge of the knife edge of the right foot. On your next exhalation, bring the hands back onto the hips, straighten out the legs, and step to the front of the mat. And shake them off. Take a little roll through the ankles. Okay, so let's try our warrior So from here, bring the hands onto the hips again, sending the weight over into the right leg. So just feeling sturdy on that right leg. Come onto the toes of the left foot, feel nice and sturdy. You're grounding through that right foot. Lift up through the toes, spread them out, plant them back down. So we are going to be balancing on that right leg. So just start by taking the left foot behind you, staying on the toes. Now find a drishti point, something to focus on, that's maybe just in front of your mat. And we're going to start to hinge from the hips, keeping the chest drawing forwards. And maybe you can start to float that left foot from the floor. So here, if you're feeling too much pressure on the knee, take a little bend through the knee, keep strong in the thighs, strong in the glutes. So like in our warrior one, the hips are squared with the front of the mat, and as we hinge, send the chest forward, maybe bring in the left foot up to hip height. So with that back foot, we still want to engage, keep the foot flexed, and then maybe you can release the hands down by the sides. Inhale for 4, send the chest forwards. Exhale for 4. Feel it in the core. Use that core to hold you there. On the next inhale, bring the hands back onto the hips, bring the feet back to meet. Take a little roll through that right ankle. Okay, let's try it out the other side. So grounding down through the left foot. Spread out through the toes. Feel all 4 points of your foot touching the floor. And then if there was too much pressure on that right knee, notice how this left knee feels. Notice how the hip feels. Pull up through the thigh, see if that takes a bit of pressure off. Maybe just bend into the knee slightly. And then taking that right leg behind. Starting to balance in that left leg. Find your drishti point. Keeping the hips squared with the front of the mat. Slowly start to lift that right leg away. So you're instantly going to want to hinge at the hips, but keep the chest drawing forwards. Keep that back foot flexed. Maybe bring that up to hip height. Once you're there and you feel sturdy and stable, take the hands behind you. Inhale for 4, send the breath to the chest. Exhale for 4, hold it in the stomach. And then inhale, nice and controlled. Bringing the feet together, hands back on the hips. So that's our warriors 1, 2 and 3. So let's go into our reverse warrior. So we're going to step the left foot back, grounding down through the heel, coming into our warrior 2. So have a little play around with the alignment, make sure you're happy in your warrior 2. And nice and simple, just drop that left hand to the left leg, right hand comes up and over, palm facing the floor. And then we want to work with this nice open chest. So pull that right shoulder back and send the gaze up to the ceiling. You should be able to see along the inside of the arm. So we've still got our warrior 2 legs. The knee is still stacked over the ankle. Still straight through that left leg. Inhale for 4, hold it in the chest, lift through that chest. And then as we exhale for 4, hold it in the stomach. Maybe sink that hand just a little further down the leg. Inhale, come back to your warrior 2. From here, we're going to turn the right toes in, turn the left toes to face forward, bend into that knee. So warrior 2 on the left side. Have a little check in, make sure you're happy with your warrior 2. And then lower the right hand to the right leg. Left hand comes up and over, palm facing the floor. Take the gaze to the ceiling. So remember, if your chest isn't open, bring the hands higher up the thigh. But work with the breath. On the exhalation, maybe you can slide that hand down the leg. On your next inhalation, come back to your warrior 2. And we're going to come straight into humble warrior from here. So we're going to take the hands behind and straighten out the arms. So we instantly lift through the chest. Now if this is too much, then just take opposite hand to elbow and you'll still get the lift through the chest, whatever feels more comfortable for you, more accessible for you. So we're in our warrior 2 legs, lift and lengthen through the chest. And as we exhale, we're going to take our head towards the inside of our knee. And whether your arms are straight or behind you, just start to lift them from the back slightly. Into your humble warrior. So really pushing through the left toes, pushing through the knife edge of the right foot. Inhale as you come up to center. Straighten out that front leg. Turn the left toes in, turn the right toes out. Bend into that right knee. Taking a hand variation of your choice. We want to peel the hips, that left hip just forward slightly. So when we come down to the inside of the knee, we're going to be nice and in line. So we're happy with our warrior 2 legs. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, surrendering the head to the inside of the knee. Letting the arms just come away from the body, maybe even overhead slightly. Keep strong through the legs, strong through that right glute. Then as you inhale, coming up to center, unhook the hands, straighten out the legs, step to the front of the mat. Okay, so now we're going to come into a flow, adding those warriors in as we go. So it'll be breath with movement, and there will be some extra postures in there as we go along, but I'll talk you through them. The main thing is you know how you're happy in your warriors and what feels right for you. So let's start at the front of the mat, finding our Tadasana, tailbone under, core strong, pull up through the thighs, relax through the shoulders. Then as you inhale, take the hands to the ceiling, drishti to the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold into your Uttanasana. Inhale to your half lift, your flat back. Exhale, the hands down, you can jump or step back to plank. Lower through your chaturanga, your knees, chest, chin. And pushing through into your cobra or your up dog, chest forward, shoulders back. And exhale into your down dog, or child's pose if you prefer. So feeling strong and sturdy in your down dog, equal pressure through the hands, elongating through the side bodies, chest drawing towards the thighs. Remember the knees can be bent to ensure that straight spine. And then as we inhale, we're going to take the right leg to the ceiling. So we exhale, we're stepping in between the hands. So make sure that instantly that knee is over the ankle. And then we're going to ground down through the left heel, ready for our warrior 1. So the toes are just turned out slightly. Inhale, lengthen through the arms, and then taking them to the ceiling into your warrior 1, your Virabhadrasana 1. Squaring the hips forwards. Then as we exhale, we're going to take the weight into that right leg, coming into your warrior 3. So shifting the weight forward, nice and slowly, peeling that left leg up. So the arms will come down beside you. If you're there, you feel sturdy, the chest is drawn forwards, then you can take the hands overhead. Keeping the hips squared. We're going to lower down back into warrior 1. Then opening the back toes out, dropping the hands front and back into your warrior 2. So take a little check in on the alignment quickly, making sure you're happy, you feel strong. And we're going to lower the right forearm onto the knee, face the palm up to the ceiling. Take the left hand up and over. So nice open chest. Try to create a straight line from that left heel all the way up to our fingertips. We're not sinking into the right shoulder, we're still pushing through. So we're in a side angle. As we inhale, we come back up to warrior 2. Drop the left hand onto the left leg into your reverse warrior. Again, nice open chest. Inhale back to your warrior 2. Exhale into your side angle. So we're going to work with the breath now. Inhale, reverse. Exhale when you get there. Inhale, side angle. Exhale when you get there. One more time. Inhale over. Inhale, side angle. Now from here, inhale back to your warrior two. Remember this straight line through the arms. Drop the right hand to the inside of the foot, left hand to the ceiling. So we've still got this straight line. Now if you don't quite find the floor here, you can use a block or simply try the fingertips. So from here now, we're going to come onto the back toes of the left foot, drop the left hand down to the mat, sinking the hips to the floor, chest drawing forwards. Ground down through that left hand, inhale the right hand up to the ceiling, drawing the right shoulder back, left shoulder forwards, making sure that knee is still tucked into the body. Exhale as you plant the hand down, ground down through the left heel, inhale, hands to warrior two. From here, we'll come into humble warrior, taking a hand variation of your choice behind, pull that left hip just forward slightly, inhale to lengthen, exhale, lower the head to the inside of the knee, arms overhead. Sink in as deep as you can, keep engaged through that thigh. Inhale back to centre, release the hands to warrior two, windmill the arms to frame the right foot, step back to plank, lower three vinyasa of your choice. Inhale through, up dog, exhale back into down dog or your Chaturanga. Take 2 breaths here. Big inhale, big exhale. On your next inhale, you take the left leg to the ceiling. As you exhale, we're stepping in between the hands. Grounding down through that right heel, setting up for warrior one. Inhale forward, and all the way up to the ceiling. Vipadrasana one. When you're happy here, we're going to shift the weight into that left leg. Remember how warrior three felt before. If you preferred the hands behind, then stick to that variation. Or challenge yourself, take the hands forwards, make sure that that left hip, the right hip hasn't snuck up. Want to square it with the front of the mat. Lowering that foot down, coming back into your warrior one. Open those right toes out, arms front and back, warrior two. Take a little check-in on your alignment, make any adjustments you need to. Then we're going to drop the left forearm onto the knee, right hand comes up and over. So really feel the ribs drawn back, nice and open through the chest, right shoulder drawn back. As we inhale, back to warrior two. Drop the right hand down the right leg, left hand up and over, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two, and over into your side angle. So make sure you're not sinking into that left shoulder, keep pushing through, we're nice and strong. Work with the breath, inhale over, exhale when you get there. Inhale over to your side angle, exhale. Inhale over, exhale as you sink into it. One last time, side angle. Really pull through the fingers, feel that stretch. And then inhale back to your warrior two. Keep strong through the shoulders, pull them down the back. Lower the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Taking that right hand all the way up to the ceiling, keeping that straight line. Then plant the right hand down, coming up onto the toes of the right foot. Chest drawn forwards, ground through the right hand, inhale the left hand up. Keep that left knee tucking into the body. And then exhale, float the hands down, ground down through the heel. Wiggle the arms, warrior two. Please. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, as you fold into your humble warrior. Inhaling all the way up, releasing the hands out, windmill the arms to frame the left foot, step back into plank, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to up dog or cobra, exhale to down dog. So from here, we're just going to drop the knees down to the mat, keeping them together, untuck the toes, bum back on the heels, and then walk the hands out into your balasana, your child's pose. Just finding a place for the head to rest and the body to relax. So if you're feeling any tenderness through the shoulders, you can take them down by the sides as well. Just taking a moment there, allowing the body to be still. Come back to the regular rate of the breath, that natural rhythm, and just feel it flowing around the body as naturally as you can. Closing the eyes down here, fully surrendering the body to the mat. If you prefer, you can flip over and come into your Shavasana, flat back position, ready for a bit of a relaxation. So we're just going to allow the body to relax and be still, just for a few moments. Taking a scan of your body, noticing where you're feeling any tension. Focus in on that place, and then focus on that tension leaving the body. Making that scan right from the crown of the head. And as we go through the body, we're going to relax through the face, through the shoulders and the arms, relaxing the back, the chest, the abdomen, relaxing through the hips, the glutes, and then all the way through the legs, right down to the ankles and the feet. Allow the body to just sink away into the mat. And fully appreciate what your body has just allowed you to do. Got a lot of strength working through the legs there. So really appreciate your body for that. You're more than welcome to stay as you are. Remain present and stay relaxed. Spend a few more moments here. Or you can come up to seated and join me to finish the class. For those of you that are seated, we're going to take a big inhale. Take the hands to the ceiling. One last stretch through the sides of the body. And then exhale, draw the hands down to heart center, pressing them against the heart. So we'll finish that there. Thank you very much for joining in.